Alright traders, I am back again with another video. In this crypto video, we want to look at BTC USD. A lot of traders getting happy now and getting excited because BTC is on the move, but we had already planned this and we already knew this was going to happen because we talked about it on July 8th, right here on this day. We talked about this market moving back to this level and then moving through this level. I didn't think it would get through this point when it reached here the first time. But then we suspected that it would pull back and bounce off of this level here and move to the upside. So I'm not going to sit here and show you what's going on right now. What I'm going to do is take you back and let you see what we were talking about and how we caught this level, and then we'll come full circle. So let's see what we were talking about at that time in our member session. So we have our weekly Sunday session. We talk about all assets, crypto, Forex, and in our crypto, while we were talking about crypto, we were talking about this BTC USD and talking about the bounce off of this level here. Now, basically, we bounced on this level and we weren't looking at Ichimoku at this point, and pretty much you could see the market was a little sideways. So we were using other ways to look at the market and get in, and then the market violated and broke. We definitely didn't think it was going to break here. We're looking at a little bit of divergence, but not much. And then the market dropped. It was a pullback. Then the market broke higher and people were able to jump in. So most of the members that trade cryptos on my site with me who attended our session on Sundays, so on 7/8, they were able to catch this beforehand. So on 7/8, they waited for this to happen. We already knew where we were going to bounce off of because we planned this ahead of time. But the market doesn't always do what you think or what you expect it to do. So we had to make sure we had both sides of our trade covered. The trade happened to work out perfectly for us in this incident. Now, there was also another opportunity to get in this trade, but it was more so up at this level. You would have been able to get into the breakout trade. Because when this candle, even if you didn't take the trade down here, because here's where our entry was right here at this point at around 6.3 at 6.392, we were getting into this trade. But if you weren't able to get into the trade, when this candle closed, you can see the angulation. Angulation is major. When you see that angulation, that lets you know what's happening. Now, there's also divergence angulation with Ichimoku, so you have to understand that too. And when you see that, that's normally going to be a TK crossover in the direction of the divergence. All right, but this here was not divergence. This was strength. This was showing strength in the move, and usually you can count on this pretty well, because when I see, no matter where I am on the chart, especially if I'm at a good support level and the market, I see the angulation develop and the candle closes with angulation, I'm going to take the trade. Because that's powerful. That's a powerful move there, and that powerful move exceeded right through this resistance level that we hit here at about 67.6386. We broke right through there, and now we'll see what the market's going to do. We're going to plan our next opportunity because we probably want to look for a pullback near this level again. Now we're going to watch because the market may take off. It looks like it's pulling back a little, but if it takes off pretty hard, we're just going to watch and let it follow Ichimoku and then try to catch the Tinkinson bounces. So we have to wait to see what's going to happen here. Let the market go, see what it's going to do. Once we get to that level, I'm sure we probably see some kind of a correction, and then we can either, if it corrects way back here or if it corrects on Tinkinson or wherever, then we can plan what we're going to do next. But at this point, I don't plan any trades here now. Like if I did plan a trade, I'd plan to watch it to come back to this level. But other than that, I'm going to wait, because now this level may be invalid and it may be your Tinkinson level or your Kijinson level. But again, on that breakout, you could have expected that breakout right here. Now notice when the market was right here, you did get a crossover that was bullish, but you had no momentum from Kijinson, and that was giving you nothing. Now, you had a little bit of momentum from Tinkinson, but then as you watched, you could see the market never really broke the level, never even closed above that point, and then it dropped to the downside. But it stayed flat for a couple of days, but when you saw that momentum kick in, you should have been ready for that trade. Even if you didn't catch here, you should have caught here. All right, it probably would have been afraid to take a trade, trading right into resistance, and I can understand that, because I don't like to trade into support or resistance. I like to trade the opposite direction, but in this case, we can see that when you get annulation is what sets your trades off pretty much. All right, so when you see that annulation, and then you also see the divergence. But when you see that annulation, that sets your trade off. You can see what's happening when you get that annulation. That's the market going. So you can just follow it, because a lot of times it's not just a one candle move with the annulation here. All right, so you could see that. So that was a good opportunity. But let's go back, look at how we were looking at and what we were talking about in our members session that we had on July 8th. I'm starting off with BTC US dollar, then I'm going to go down to some other ones, because I know BTC US dollar has some opportunities here. All right, so with BTC US dollar, thick cloud, everything that I'm telling you, got divergence, you're at a support and resistance level. I didn't just make this level. This level been here from back in time. You can see the level. I keep these levels on my chart because they're relevant here. So we're bouncing on this level. We bounced on it. At that point, we had divergence, and now the market's moved higher. Now where we are now, I think we're getting some divergence here, but that's okay, because you got a TK crossover that's bullish. So pay attention to this. We may get a 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. If we don't break this level, you may see 3 back to this area and then trade long again. Now, if we break this level, just look for the pullback to this level to trade. Now, you could trade the fractal break here because you're going to be trading a TK crossover. But I think you need to see this candle develop, because what if this is a evening star and it drops, and then you could get a better entry to the upside? Because overall, I pretty much see this market moving to the upside. I think we're going to break this level here at 67.75.42. I think you're going to see that violated. Maybe not with this candle, but I think you're going to get a pullback down here to about 633.9.12, and then we're going to fight that level and break it. And I think you're going to be on a long move to the upside. But I think here, a lot of decisions to be made. So you don't have to get in here, because you could get in here too. You could get a better entry than this, or you could get back in here again later. The market's either going to pull back a little bit, and our pullback could be Tinkinson, or back to the fractal. Or if it violates, you could take the break, the close above this level. But I always like to wait. Now, the close above isn't too bad depending on how far it is. All right, but I'll wait for the next move back to this level, then trade to the upside. All right, so there you go. That was our member session, and we were able to catch this opportunity. But I do believe there's going to be more opportunities. So at this point, if you're not in the trade, I don't suggest jumping on the boat. A lot of times I tell people, don't just jump on the boat, because usually you're going to get in drawdown, and where you catch the trade, you could have caught the trade better than where you're catching drawdown. All right, so what it requires is patience for traders. You need to be a patient trader and wait on the opportunity. All right, so there you have it. We just walked through BTC, USD. A lot of crypto traders are happy again. The crypto markets, the cryptocurrencies are starting to come alive. BTC USD is moving. So now you could get happy again. But I tell you what, don't miss out on opportunities. Think about becoming a member. You see, we can catch these trades. If you're struggling catching these trades, if you're not getting enough trades or many trades or many good trades, or you're using the wrong setups, we're here to help you out. So think about becoming a member. Visit me at www.fxatOneglance.com. right up there in the corner. And when you go there, just look down the page and it says become a member. You could become a member. You could attend our weekly sessions. We all talk about crypto and Forex, and we talk about stocks during the week. All right, so we cover all aspects using Ichimoku and and fractals and support and resistance, divergence, and so forth. All right, guys, so hopefully that helped you out. Until next time, have a great one. God bless. So long.